Okay, here's video number 2 for this section. We are going to talk a little bit about the remainder theorem and then how to use synthetic division in order to divide these polynomials. It's so much easier. So the remainder theorem basically says if a polynomial is divided by x minus k, then the remainder is r equals f of k. Okay, and you know this already. This is what we did. This is what the synthetic substitution was all about in the first section. So what it's saying is if you divide a polynomial by, let's say, x minus 5, then the remainder is the same as the solution if you were to plug 5 into the polynomial and calculate the solution. If you were to divide a polynomial by x plus 5, then the remainder is the same as the solution to f of negative 5. So you already know this. We did this in the first section of the chapter. So going back to first synthetic division, what we're going to do is we're going to use that theorem to figure out how to divide x minus 3 into 2x cubed plus 9x squared plus 14x plus 5 and get a solution to this division problem. It's the exact same thing we did earlier in the chapter. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use blue. I'm going to take this number here, 3, because remember the remainder theorem was x minus k. Alright, so I'm going to take k, which is 3. I'm going to put it right there. Then I'm going to put all of my coefficients all the way down to my constant. Okay, and I don't have any missing. There's an x cubed, an x squared, and an x and a 5, so I don't have to put any zeros in there. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my synthetic division, which you already know how to do. I'm going to bring down my 2. 3 times 2 is 6. We're going to add those together, and we get 15. 3 times 15 is 45. We're going to add these together and get 59. 3 times 59 is 177. And we're going to add those together and get 182. So right here, this is my remainder. Okay? So if I were to write out what this looks like, basically I have to grab 2x squared plus 15x plus 59, and then I've got my remainder, which we talked about already, 182 over x minus 3. What that's saying is if I multiplied this by this, I would get this. Okay? We basically just did a big old division problems. So like I said, we divided 2x cubed plus 9x squared plus 14x plus 5. We divided it by x minus 3, and instead of using that long division process we did in the previous video, we used synthetic division and basically got the same answer, and it's a lot easier and faster. Now, I would like you to try one. So you are going to try this one and do the long division, and you're going to enter in the remainder like we did before, and then you can continue watching and see if you did it right. So what I do is I take this one right here and I put my coefficients. There's a 1, -3, and a 7. And I go ahead and I start doing my synthetic division. So I bring down my 4. 1 times 4 is 4. Add together, 5. 1 times 5 is 5. And then I add and get a 2. 1 times 2 is 2. And I add and get a 9. Okay, this is my remainder. So I'm going to write this out. This is going to be my 4x squared plus 5x plus 2 plus the remainder over x minus 1. Okay, that is my answer.